Hey everybody. Ooh. Kyle Abbott. We're here going to do some flavorful things with the shamisen. So, let's see. Before I get into some recent news about today's lesson, we're basically with this whole thing of adding flavors is to make our shamisen a standalone instrument. Generally, these kind of minyo, these folk songs in Japan, shamisen is just one among at least two or three other instruments. I mean, you have vocals, you have the shime-daiko, maybe the small taiko, shakuhachi or shinobue fue, some kind of small flute. So all together, hey, Ale, good to see you. All together, with that kind of combination, the shamisen part can be kept very simple, like, for example, Kokiriko Bushi. With so much going on, it's, it all complements each other. However, for most of us shamisen enthusiasts, we don't have other people or other musicians to play with. So as much as possible, we need to add in as much flavors as we can with our shamisen to kind of make up, to have it a standalone instrument. So, though it's not traditional, quote unquote traditional, what I mean is, if you took that to a minyo shamisen sensei, then they might say, "What's all that extra sweet licks and things?" Well, it's from that point of view, it's they're used to it incorporated with other musicians, but we have to think outside the box, as it were. So that's what I'm going to help inspire us in this lesson and future lessons this month. Last week we did Kokiriko Bushi. Today we're going to do Sakura Sakura. Hey, Jose and Scott, good to see you both. Doing fabulous. Hope you're well too. Hey, take a look at this. That's today's lesson. We're going to get into update on the homemade shamisen. It is really close. I think there's a few things since last time. Callisto. Last time I don't think this was fully connected, but it's connected now. And then the zagane were put in. Let's switch to do-cam. So that's, out of focus, but it's pretty nice. A little bit of epoxy on the sides there. I'll sand that and then stain it with the urushi. So that came through pretty good. Lastly, is the wooden nail, and that's made. Demonstrate it here. My shirt's in focus more than the. Come on, you gotta bring it back here. Okay, this fits on the end, like so. And it's pretty flush over here, not so much here, but kind of at this stage I'm ready for it to be done. So I'll just call that okay. Kind of like I think classical guitar or ukulele or something. I have the strings tied like so. It goes over and then down through this bottom hole, up, and then wraps around this one, creating this little loop here, or these little things here, and then tied a little knot. So, yeah, that should be good, I think. We'll see when the skin's on and everything's together, but that is blurry. Anywho, so yeah, kind of fits in. Oh, there will be a screw in here to make sure it's all solid down. But I'm kind of painting it with some brown, leather brown paint. so it kind of fits in with the wood more than, silvery nut look. That's that. Whoa. Thank you. Look forward. Next week I'm going to be sending the dough to be skinned with the ripple. I think that would be nice, the ripple on this shamisen. So, while it's being sent away, I'll start on the itomaki. And that's going to be an adventure all of itself. I'm going to, just like the akatsuki or such, where it's a combination of koki and rosewood on here, I'm planning to do the same kind of joint with snakewood and ebony. Though my worry is that, if it's a butt joint, as it's called, those are quite easy to break. So I'm planning to put drill a hole through the wood, insert a rod, glue it all together, and hopefully the physics of it joined in the center, even though it might just be an 1/8 inch diameter rod. Hopefully that's enough to kind of keep it all together, because it's a lot of pressure and such in the twisting and whatnot. So hopefully that won't break, especially during a performance. But that's what I'll start on while this is being sent away. Okay. Looking forward to seeing how that sounds. Alrighty. Oh, gosh. Now, let's get on to the main feature. Sakura Sakura. Note it is a beautiful sunny day in Santa Cruz. That's why we've got the windows open, as always. Okay, key of C. I do believe we're in. And Niagari tuning, which would be C, G, C. Oops. There we go. So, hopefully we all know Sakura Sakura a little bit and can all play it together. This is how, let's just take the first part as it would normally be played. So that's that. That would sound great with shakuhachi and koto. And it sounds great on its own, but we could make it even better. I'm sure we could. So let's just start from note 1. We've got 2 notes. There's a couple things we can do about this if we want. We could just play both quiet like there. We could play them loud. We could play it loud, quiet, or quiet, loud. That might seem, maybe that seems, well, I don't know what that would seem like. But consider the options we have available. And pick one that you like. Personally, we're going to go up to here. So it might be nice contrast to have loud, quiet, loud. Let's try that. For my personality, that doesn't fit me so well. How about we could do, hey Johnny, good to see you. We could do loud, loud, quiet. I kind of like that. That sounds pretty nice. Not only that, but as we're striking, we're sliding up to 6. And Johnny, this can be done on the shabo as well. If we want to. Jose, when I play Sakura, I always start playing all the strings. That's nice. Ooh, that's a great addition. Yes, just like Jose says, we can start the song, just like Kokiriko Bushi as well, by like that. So in that case, we could do brush, loud, quiet. Hey, we could do that twice, because it's Sakura, Sakura. We could brush loud, soft, brush loud, soft. Or maybe we want to make some variety. How about we could do brush loud, soft, and don, and then soft, soft. And if we slide the first time, probably the second time, let's not slide for the contrast. Like that. Just boom, boom. Oh, Johnny, about your shabo. I don't know if I sent you an email about it, but there is, since its release and everything, it's been so popular. Not in Bachido, but in Japan, it's they can't build them fast enough. So the construction process, or the order fulfillment process has kind of slowed down a bit. What I'm looking here, the order process has slowed down a bit. But slowly but surely, we're getting the shabo out to the customers, like you. So hopefully, like another week or so, it should be shipped to you. So fingers crossed. But of course, we can write about that later. Okay. Now. Dun, 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 dun. What can we do there? Well, with here, we were playing around with volume dynamics. Let's play around with a little melodic dynamics as well. So one thing we can do is, in between each note, da, 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 we can strike like this. 4, then hajiki to open. Then 6, hachiki open. 7, hachiki open. 6, 4. Then 6, 4, 5. Get that? If we do that quietly, then we can do a loud. Loud, loud, quiet, maybe. Or hold down 4, sanuito, 5, ninuito. For a little dissonance. Heighten the tension. So from the beginning. Oops. Slide. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. Compare that to the original. we can add a little bit of volume dynamics to the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If we start that quiet, as we get to 7, we can make that louder and then go back down. If we go loud, then when we go down, then we're in a good place to get loud again for dun dun dun. So actually, we don't have to go full tataki. Maybe just move down here, but you don't have to strike the skin. Or we could just have that consistently louder and then quiet down for. So. That's pretty nice too. Depends. It all depends if you want to make getting louder. Forgive my lack of jargon. If you want to make getting louder a longer experience or just a shorter one. Short. Or longer. If you have it longer is nice. Yeah. Not to say more. Okay. I like that. Going smoother and longer with the getting louder and then quiet at the end. Next. How should we add flavor to this? Let's all think about that and write in your suggestions. I often like starting notes like that with a little slide up to it to kind of soften the entrance, as it were. But if we're here, you have to jump back to 1, and that can kind of cut off the ringing and sustain of this note, which I don't want to do. How about if we do... Jose does all 3 strings. Yeah, can do that. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I like all 3 strings. Yeah. If we do all 3 strings in the beginning, in the beginning of this section, then we can add the slide in after. Like that. Ooh, that's nice. That's how I would do the next part. Instead of dun 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 dun. Just strike bum bum bum. So brush, and then you can hit the san no ito, but it's mostly the ichi no ito and ni no ito. And then 5 ni no ito, which is the same as 1 san no ito. Now from here, 1 0. I would say 1 0 should have a slightly be ahead of the beat? No, behind the beat. No, ahead. Gosh, behind the beat. We're just lagging slightly. Just a little bit, which kind of has a weighty feeling, I would say. Gives a feeling of weight. That's pretty cool. That's another way we can add dynamics, is the volume, the melody, and a bit of the timing. It's like what they have for what they call, slight tangent, but they call it tsugaru groove, which means tsugaru groove. And it's like, for example, in not being quite on the beat, like dun 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 dun, but dun 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 dun. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but another version of dynamics we can play along with, and that's a version of dynamics that's not many people know about, but is a preferred thing for tsugaru, like aibushi, kind of. Another example. Like that. Okay. Moving back. We're here. So just wait that a little bit. Next will be dun, 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 dun. So we just did the first time. One thing we could do is play it the first time, just play it, vanilla, playing again. And if that's playing, and we do the second time, that would be nice contrast. So we could do that. But how about we keep let's keep that. Oh, and that's another thing. No, we'll say that. We'll say that. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Okay, so if we do it, if we do that the first time with the did, second time we can play it plain. But let's be sure to have vibrato, and we'll play it quiet, like this. And make it kind of almost ghostly, I think. So vibrato and slide to 7 from 6. Dun. And then back slide from 7 to 6. dun, dun. And slide from 6 to 4. And then bring in a little oomph. It doesn't have to be full ushirobachi tataki, but and then quiet again. You could do full ushirobachi tataki. Like that. You could even do a little bit of groove there. Dun dun instead of dun dun dun. You could do dun dun dun, which adds a bit of tension and calm release. Like that. It brings the eyes down and the eyebrows up. Like that. If you get the feeling? Okay. So. Next, we're doing again. So with what Jose does, we did that brush the first time. So let's see if we can think of something else. Alspin, good to see you. That's okay. That's one thing we can do. Just like the dun dun dun, we can do. We can do that. Not quite. Doesn't quite do it for me yet, but I think that's in a good direction. There we go. Let's do long, one slide. And be sure to keep the ichinoito ringing. And we'll do that. 5, 4. Like that. 5, ni noito, 4, san noito. If we get our sawari properly tuned, that should ring out nicely. The ending, though, that's something left to be desired. We could do that. Just hold ni noito 4 and evenly strike 0, 4, 0, the 3 strings. Like that. Excuse me. It's up to you if you want to add volume dynamics to those 3 dons. If you keep them all quiet, you could do. alternate. Gosh, I like a lot of those. I think I'll go for the soft, loud, soft. From here, do da dun, old go. Like usual. And then from there, let's add in that little extra flavoring. That extra phrase, I mean. Da 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 0 1 0. But let us wait to that and make it louder, I think. Like that. Third part of the song will be difficult to flavor, I think. We shall see, Jose. Yeah, the Saudi sounds is a nice combination. And then, ooh, yeah, we could have a nice, just a short little pause. Down, 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 down. Like that. Dun, dun. Then we can do, perhaps if we add like that, that would be nice. It would tie it in with the beginning again. Assuming in the beginning we do. Oh no, wait. This is dun 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 dun. Right. Okay, so that's that. So how do we decorate that a bit? Well, I would say just like that. I would go dun, 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 like that. And we could, that sounds nice as that. That sounds nice as it is there. And pause. Or we can add in the which is another flavorful addition that I've heard put in. 4 4 6 squeeze 10 7 6 4 4 6 4 4 6 10 7 6 4, and that would be squeeze down, up down, up down, like that. So da 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 dun da 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 dun. I think we can repeat that twice if we want to, but I prefer not to. You do that if you want. Down 6 7 6, then hammer on, hachiki, hammer on, hachiki, hammer on, hachiki, repeatedly. Go to do cam. I'm not a huge fan of that myself, but it's just an idea, at least. We could at least just do dun, 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 dun. I don't like the silence there. Do that. Because the next note after this phrase would be 3, 0, 1. It's a little ridiculous, but we can just play. We can just play around here. Think of something. Let's all think of something together. Well, I'll just quickly show what that is. I'll take a break and see what this transition lick would be. Da da dum 6 7 9 6 6 7 9 7 hammer on to 9 again and hachigi like that. And 6. Six, 7, 9, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 6, 7, 6. And then the same da 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 dun. 6, 7, 9, 11, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 4, 5, 0. Hey, Michael! Glad you can make it. Getting into some crazy, flavorful riffs here. Well, they're kind of growing on me. We could, I think if we got the volume dynamics right, that could fit in tastefully. As it is, if it's all quiet, then it just feels a little, I don't know, just doesn't really fit. But if we build it up, it still doesn't quite feel right, but perhaps we can still work it in. Maybe just fewer notes. Yeah, it feels a bit cramped, I think. As awesome as it is. How about then this? We'll take out fewer notes, but kind of play the same melody. Dun, 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 dun. Hajiki, hajiki, 6. 5 0. Oh wait, then how did I do before? All right. I'm not sure. Maybe just that. How about that? Da, 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 6 7 6 4 5 0 3. That'll be more fitting than 3. Like that. 3 0. Now the only way to really flavor this, for me, though, of course, we can always think about other things too, but I just do 3 Ninoito, Sanoito 1. Maybe not even do the each noito, just da da da. Just have that playing. Make sure to have that vibrato. Vibrato. And then, if we keep this ringing, we just move over Ninoito 4, Sanoito 6. Like that. Like that. And starts with the brush, ends with the brush. And then we're going to Rokudan. Oh. Yo. No. Just kidding. Okay, well, let's do that again from the beginning. I think we got some flavorful licks there. So, just by itself the first time. I mean, the original way. Now, with our flavors, if we can remember them all. Ah, hopefully. Here we go. Flavors. I'm not sure if I don't remember if I've mentioned the concept of moodling before, but it's what I call mood doodling. At least, these little things, like da, 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 da. Maybe in this second we want to do it loud, loud, quiet, and then a few minutes later, quiet, loud, quiet, or whatever. And it's it's doodling kind of. It's like not written. We're just kind of making this kind of stuff up, but it's based on your mood at the time. So I call that moodling. I like it, and I think it's a good. It fits in well with the the feeling and flavor of the tsugaru style, I think. Yeah. So excuse me. Yeah, we got our vanilla plus sprinkles, chocolate, caramel, ketchup. Gotta have the ketchup. You know what? The tsugaru, the first part, da, 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 da. I mean, that first kind of traditional melody is the main, I think, traditional melody of Sakura Sakura. And if my research is correct, or my presumption is correct, that the faster parts, like this kind of thing, I think those are added on, like additions for tsugaru, created by, I assume, tsugaru players or something. And that's of course the way they like to do things. I think is just how to make something more tsugaru-y, play the same melody but add on more notes. So however, I'm very sure that this is a tsugaru addition, but it possibly might not be. Maybe it's not tsugaru. So, in which case, my apologies for getting them songs so wrong. But let's assume I'm right. So in that case, this is something we can add way more kind of, I would say, tsugaru flavor. I mean, tsugaru spirit, which is kind of bringing our own flavor, than just simply adding more notes for the sake of more notes, I think. So even if, let's take the part 2. Part 2 has the that kind of intro to it. Because there's two more parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. Part 2 and 3 are basically the same. The only actual difference is part 2, the da 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 da, will just be the upstroke, downstroke. Whereas part 3 will be starting in the ichinomoto. So everything else is the same. Thus, for this intro, that has, a bit of flavor in its own of the melody and the speed and whatnot. That for the first time around, I think we just keep that normal. I mean, just as is. That's fine. For the second time, let's change it up a bit. From here, I would like us to start going to tremolo, and then go back to build up the volume. So. And from there, we're all poised and ready for yeah. If we can, let's try at this time to do the thumb clicking thing, where we have our thumb touch the string at the same time as the bachi. Like here. So it sounds muted, but we hear this kind of click. And then we can bring it back as we descend. We can bring our thumb back. So it's just the bachi tip. And then from there, so for the first time around, that's fine. John, John, John. For the second time, I would like us to spice that up a bit more, which is an advanced kind of thing. But, yeah. This kind of is a tricky thing to do. And that's, it's all in the timing for that. It's all in the timing because we're doing hachiki and sukui near, not at the same time, but very close. But basically that. Down, 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 up, hachiki, down. Up, hot, down, down, hop, hot, down. And if done at speed and kind of just the right timing, it'll get a little clicky, it'll get a little extra flavor in there. I think because it's partially a uchi, a hammer-on, getting that sound, and then hachiki as well. So if our first time is I'd like our third time, or first, yeah. I'd like the next time to be. That's just simply, it's not simple, I know, but concept-wise, we're just doing that akita ni kata kind of thing. Just down here. From here, I like to do 6, 6, 4, 4, 5, 4, and then instead of just like the akita ni kata bushi thing. But that is getting advanced, and we've covered a lot today, I do believe. Yeah, so, oh my. Yes, this is tough stuff, but it is interesting practice and exercises, so play around with that, definitely. I do what I can. Quick question. While doing fast, thanks Michael, while doing fast sukui, do you keep your bachi parallel to the skin? No, never. I mean, I rarely ever keep the bachi parallel to the skin. Keeping bachi parallel to the skin, I think adds more of a sharper angle to the wrist, which isn't that comfortable. If we can bend this back, I mean, if we can tilt the bachi, then we can bring our wrist back a little bit. Basically, fast sukui is, we're in the area of the tremolo too. It's all basically the same, I think. Excuse me. All right, so I hope you all got lots of ideas. It is, oh gosh, it's almost July. I think the deadline for this Shamisen Live challenge contest will be first or second week of July, probably Tuesday, Thursday, whenever this. So I'd like us to, you can use Sakura, you can use any minyo. I would like us to take a song we like, whether it be minyo or some kind of favorite song of ours. Perhaps, ideally, originally a simple melodic song, or whatever, and see how you can add your personal flavor to it and really make it your own, as it were. And as always, I'll pick my favorite one, though of course I love them all, but I'll pick one and send on a Bachido artisanally curated swag pack. Oh, I like this one a lot better than the Kokiriko Bushi lesson. I hopefully got a lot of use out of that one too. Or maybe I'm just getting used to it. It's tricky talking about these flavors because it's nothing like really nailed down. It's very kind of what we like at the moment or something. But I don't know, felt better today. So cool. Thank you all for joining me today. Can we integrate, Callisto, can we integrate phrases from other songs? Sure, why not? See how it goes, and See how you like it. Yeah, he does. Sakura Bushi. Crazy one. Okay, have fun with that. Feel free, even before the contest, feel free to post practice things on the Bachido Facebook page. Bachi on. How do we turn this off?